Welcome to my humble abode. I am Yorkie the Talespinner, and this finally calm beast is the Chihuahua. We're back with Tales Over Coffee, our morning wake-up session, where we share an episode of a narrative game and a coffee together to welcome the new day. Let's return to Wildermyth and the tale of our adventurers. Who the hell are you? Let's first of all follow the treasure map we had. Completed. Looks like the right spot. There's a waterfall. That pile of rocks. Now where's... Aha! Oh neat, it's close. It is old clothes. That's kind of weird. We have a brawl guard. Either of those would just benefit from that. Little more than a combat harness with studs over the vital bits. This traditional brawler set is intimidating but also freeing, allowing the warriors to become an elusive terror. Yes, I try and can have it. Arrived at Winter Pines. Well, we can attack. Secure the dam. None of us knew what had changed the beasts who roamed our wilds. We knew something lived inside them. But their blue burning hate that frenzied them then left them still. A stone sentence worse and more deadly than any venom. Today we would finally find out where it came from and why it wouldn't stop. Well, the dam looks mostly intact. But we should still stay ready. Die? Anything? Oh, you know me, just anxious, lead on. Personally, I'm done expecting things to go smoothly. Yeah, I'm with you. Their approach to the town of Dam is completely silent. Nothing there. Fine. Nothing here. Fine. We have stone people by the look of it. Look at them all greyed out. We shouldn't be here, we need to leave. Abominable, and how many more are there? There's tracks, they go to that barn door. Wait, you hear that? Whoever did this could still be inside. Arrgh. And those are our enemies. So the barn door's all the way over here. Let's move onwards then. We have a raccoon. And we have a roll. Okay, blocked and dodged. Good with another roll too. You can't really do anything right now, but let's move you up here ready. Then we have a Minarrow. The raccoon is the most dangerous, of course. Interfuse with the fire. And the raccoon is dead. That leaves Dan here and guard. That's dead. He takes 2. Dan, strike please. Nice. Guy, let's just see if there's anything in there, shall we? There is, there's another bogmore. Interfuse with that. And maybe some archers. And get up ready to attack. Die Tryon. $11 damage. Impressive. Alright, so we're moving on. There's a Minaros getting ready to attack if need be. Iran. Let's interfuse with this. And withdraw on that one because it's too far away. Dan. And die. Amy needs to wait. You need to infuse with a cart. Oops. At least for now. And wait. Open the door. There's the Gorgon. And arrow 2. Pull out. Something's coming through there. Amy narrow. And that's done. Right, we have die. You can move there and strike. Amy. Dodge. Iran. 2 damage rewarded. And strike. With the Gorgon defeated now. Victory! Feather Steel Ring. Iran is now a bloodborne mystic. She's not a melee, she's not a bow slinger. When allies stand directly adjacent to an infused object, they gain +1 damage. Yes. We shouldn't have come here. What? Hey, Die, it's alright, it's dead. I think we're hitting our peak, what do you think? The hulking carcass steams from its many wounds. Hideous convulsions course along its appendages. So the extremities of its bodies then... Oh dear. No! The thing's tremendous tail flicks across the barn. It plucks up Dan like he's a straw doll, his weapons falling uselessly from his hands as it pulls him in. Dan, don't panic. A voice leaks from Dan's mouth. It's a wrong voice. Weird and discordant, like someone fretting and plucking a fiddle, who's never picked one up. Still yourselves, bone stacks. This one speaks my words. I can make it die. You are not like us. Weak lungs and small minds. Stacks of splintering bones, thin blood that will so readily betray you. Why flail for your lives so noisy? Tell us what you want, we'll exchange it for Dan. You think I flail for life as you do? I am Gorgon. The Master Ulstrix has promised us silence. The voice dissolves into a sound like rain or distant waves. Wriggling grips tighten. A tentacle invades Dan's ear. Stop! Die leaps forward, lifting a nearby pitchfork and hurling it with tremendous force. Stop, I said. Sa! The tines of the fork sink into the beast's neck. Dan falls free of its tendril. As Iran and Amy rush to make certain of the Gorgon's demise, Die supports Dan, helping him to stand. You're here, Dan. You're alright. A strange stony affliction spreads from Dan's ear. Dan. This isn't over. I saw its mind. This stone was in its claws. Dan takes a stone from Iran's palm, turning it in front of his eyes, catching slender sunbeams that slice the barn wall. The strange polyhedral stone is slick with Gorgon blood. Epichrist. It's a D12. Each face is graven with an intricate image. The word in the Gorgon's head was Epichrist. This town, Alderdam, these petrified people, even this monster, eddies and swells, foretelling a ferocious tide. The Epichrist listens, sticky and blue. The Gorgons of a Master, Ulstrix it's called. It's looking for something, some myth or secret. I think the riddle is in this stone. I think we have to find out what Ulstrix wants, and make sure he doesn't get it. 25 charisma lost to Dan, 35 loan again. Plus 10 retirement age on Die Triumph. And so chapter 1 is completed, and our heroes, who the Alaya, progress ever onward. "11 years of peace follow. And so to the menu. And what now? Next. Your victory has undermined the enemy's plans. They've been weakened. Alright. During the years of peace, the Gorgon's mark grew and crusted over to cover one side of Dan's face. It would be a grim reminder of the encounter that day in the Elder Barn. Iran went back to the Broden Book brew house from time to time, telling tales of her adventures and the treasure she'd found. She always paid in coin. Dan was acquired by a family of cats for a few seasons. Ah, they do that. He would watch them stalk birds in the mornings and meditate on cycles of life and death. Iran tried to take Dan shopping at a local outfitter's. Plus they gave Who the Hell Are Ya great discounts, but I like the clothes I have. How many days straight have you worn that thing? Hey, I wash it. Gear upgrades. Do we get to choose? Current farm bow. Make it a mythic bow. Oh. That's fine. We can't do that, I guess? No, we don't have it. We don't have anything to do there. Dangerous. Again, nothing there. And Iran. Nothing of any kind of improvement, at least. You could have throwing knives, but I don't think that's necessary. Alright, so we're fine with that. Amy volunteered her 3 days to deciphering the Epichrist. If this is true, it hasn't always gone smoothly, and progress is mostly dripping along. The meanings of the weird stone have remained inscrutable for years. But today something in her research slides into place. There's history here, and she can now guess where the enemies might be. It explains why we've had a few years of relative peace. You see what I mean? Here, imagine you're trying to raise an army. What's the first thing you'd do? Raise an army? Right, an army, out of just normal folks. I suppose I'd come up with the right words. Speech. Words have incredible, sometimes awful power. A symbol. You'd want a symbol to rally support, wouldn't you? Especially if your people are ancients and set in their ways. So you're saying our Ulstrix, our master of Gorgons, needed this thing. What is it? Some kind of divine spear? As a symbol to keep to help convince the other Gorgons to follow it. Yes, that's what I believe. And why does it need to do that? Why does it need the spear, or does it need the support of others like it? What is Ulstrix? All interesting question. What I know is what I learned from the stone in our meagre archive. I was able to find other records of Epichrists, rubbings. This is my first clue. An Epichrist is like an ancient storytelling device, a way for telling a time-honoured myth, but maybe in different order or fashion. That's what I think, but anyway, sorry, I'm getting swept up. I checked the story elements, here, against some of our older legends. You know that tall tale, kind of a poem, or song in some places, Queen of the Seas. No, but get to the point. Our stone tells almost the same story, almost. And according to our version, the spear was laid to rest in a named cavern. It's on one of our maps. So that gives an advantage, right? We know where it is. But they've got a pretty big head start, so... I don't know if it has anything to do with this, but Gorgon sightings are picking up again. Now seems like a good time for us to get started. We've all changed. Remember, all the havoc those things caused, and we couldn't stop them. But we're ready this time, aren't we? We've been fed to the flames, true, but it's made us become the fire. The shadows deepen. All monster groups will draw an extra monster card in every battle. And so we have where we've explored. And we can gain an extra troop. Let's go. Last resort, Dan must follow a recurring dream. All I hoped for was some peace and quiet, you know. Live my own life. Live my own way and place. But always I wind up among warriors and start wandering. The baleful flame continues to writhe. I know I've spoken of it before, Iran. I have nightmares that curl my soul of a place I've never been. A torched house, the blue blaze eating bones, I feel dread. And being you take those dreams ultra seriously, I imagine. Well, I mean, why are we here? Precisely my point. When I asked you to come with me on a little trip, I didn't tell you how far we might be going. I didn't tell you our destination is a place I've dreamed of all my life, or that I worried death awaits us there. But you see, following a dream is kind of last resort for those who can't go back to sleep. Not exactly filling with confidence, but alright, I'll go. Trouble sleeping? Have you tried mule moss? We've got some here, so no need for a journey. No, we'll go. Selected hero. I guess we can only have 3. Let's go. The last resort. A thick-grown woodland seems to invite them under its boughs. Wood and damp and the spring herbs that grow here all combine for a heady, fragrant zest in the air. I'd like to make this place my own one day. Good for seasonal getaways, standing stones are kind of unusual. Hey, who are you, dingots? Setting up camp on my doorstep, get away from my omen stones. This place is yours, ask his name. Hey, no need for the I didn't see you had weapons. You outlaws, you don't have to kill me. Well, you were startled, that's all. He's old. My name's Dan, this is Iran. We're from far away. Dan, but you're the grizzly fighter from my dreams. My name is Joar of Omens is how I'm known in Five Glens, and now it seems... Please come with me, Dan. Let's stay wary, that's all. The woodland fellow seems to lead them among the trees to the door of his secluded home. Be welcome. There's bark cheese and brine pork. Also upon my table, please find enlightenment. You keep a nice table. These old beams have stood me well. I chose a lucky spot, but I had the advantage of dreaming. See, I've had dreams since I was a small boy. Dreams, windows to tomorrow, visions. Dreams that portend what may come. My grandmother was a seer also. Something some folks get born with, I suppose. He swings bright blackberry wine. I was a young man when I got run out of town. Joar of Omens, they called me. I told them the stores would burn, and so they did. As a stray cinder. Folks blamed me. People are only well-shorn beasts. But I knew it would happen. I told my mother and ailing father and left before the drunk showed up. My parents got to stay and live happily and visited me often in later years. Life out here has been lonely sometimes, yeah, but rewarding in many ways. Time to time folks come, and they drink from the well of sights my dreams have filled in me. And now you've come, Dan. I'm creaking through my final years, but you've got the gift to be the next woodland seer. The next woodland seer, Dan? Yes, it will be the birth of a tradition, which will only strengthen the magic in the many years I see left for you. You can help keep this world safe, though not in the way you've done. I'll teach you, we do have time for that. I wish to live here, but something calls me back. Or lose down and thwart many incursions. Well, as a Talespinner, I can assure you, there is nothing ever gained by standing in the way of destiny. An owl wore the mask of a dreamer. She moved like a spirit in the night woods. Was the owl in my dream me? I see you've been yearning for answers. It's a busy life, in fact, and it can be draining, but you'll be able to make of it what you want. Dan, I just thought about your dream led us here, right? Do you think... From outside, a tremendous roar erupts, shaking the stones of the house. Stay safe. I dreamed this place would be devoured by flames. If I'm going to live here, I'll have to make sure there is a here. Hang on. Is there another thing we can do? Because that's not working. Discus. That's not working there. Discus. No. Pinned and 5 damage. Dangerous. And Amy. Three damage, unfortunate. One dead row with a little extra. 2 dead row. Dan. Not what I had in mind. Dodged. As was that. And that will be dead. Health point 7. After the fighting's done, the grateful Jawar throws a small feast to thank them. The woodland seer, it seems, never foresaw this possibility. This random raving monster that would have devastated all it built. That night, he ran. You're a good friend, Dan. I hope this is all you want it to be. Most things aren't, or not exactly, right? The moon changes his face. The seasons whirl by. I know some days I wish I was back with you all, but at the same time, we'll see. I'm kind of excited. Last resort, you could always come back to us, right? I guess that's true. In the morning, Dan and Jawar ran off. Over the coming years, Dan will study and glean from wise hermits all he can. With what he's able to see in his dreams, and with the dreams of others, many coming ills will be averted, but not all. Some days later, home's not far now. Hey Dan, I'll miss having you around. Dan has grown stronger. Adds active once per combat while wounded. Activates gain +2 damage when and prevents health dropping to 0. Back slam as a swift action every other turn. Dan knocks an enemy up to 4 tiles away, dealing 1 damage. Wolf Call. After a successful kill, Dan's allies gain +2 speed. Riposte. Dan will counterattack. And we'll finish off with this. Our new recruit. A goofish romantic. Any good storytellers around here? Some can turn a good word. But our stories have grown stale and hold the attention of only the youngest and dullest these days. What we need is a fresh saga, headed with some drama, violence and sacrifice. Not necessarily in that order. And I know that I could bring them this gift, except I don't have experience with any of those things. But if I lived a life like yours, well, why don't you? We'll train you up and guarantee you'll soon have more material than you'll know what to do with. Just promise to give credit to Die Trying in that saga for discovering you, okay? And he can be a warrior. But he plays Dan, of course. Fair recruit. Seven heightened sense allow him to perform up to 2 reaction strikes per turn. Once per combat as a swift action, Tavern frightens the enemy, forcing them to spend the next turn running away. Or once every other turn as a swift action, Tavern shreds 2 of foe's armor with his weapon. I think a double attack could be good. Now his real name, etc. He's not very good. In fact, he has an handicap. All good. So Nona stand Broadleaf Forest. All we have up here. Investigate Athlin Altar. We think Gorgon are searching for this place. Well, we will decide where to go next time. For now, I've been Yorkie the Talespinner. You, my friends, have been a wonderful audience. The Chihuahua is resting behind me, and this has been Wildermyth. City and on.